They thought my grandma's flowers were just weeds, but they had no idea they were about to pick the fight of their lives. My grandma, Miss Thelma, had lived in Willow Oaks for nearly 40 years, long before anyone ever dreamed of forming a homeowners association. Her front yard was her pride, rows of collard greens, tomatoes, okra, and a riot of sunflowers that she tended every morning at sunrise. Neighbors used to stop and chat with her kids from down the block, would get fresh peaches from her trees. And it was the soul of the street. But once the HOA took over, suddenly her garden wasn't heritage. It was a violation. They called it unsightly. They called it a nuisance. And last week, they taped a notice on her door that read, "Remove vegetables or face daily fines of $500. My grandma, 76 years old and still tough as nails, ripped it up and kept watering her tomatoes. The next morning, 3 trucks and a bulldozer rolled up in front of her house. With the smug HOA president Karen Whitmore pointing and waving papers like she owned the whole block. But what she didn't know was that I, her grandson, had been staying inside, watching from the porch swing. I didn't wear my suit that morning, just jeans and a t-shirt, so nobody guessed what I did for a living. I thought I was just another angry black man ready to protest while they followed the rules. But when Karen smirked and told her, "Contractors tear it all out, even the trees," I stepped forward calm as a stone and handed her my card. Federal District Judge, U.S. Court of Appeals. Her face drained of color. The contractors froze mid-step, shovels in hand. I told them, in a voice that carried down the street, "If a single root is touched on this property, every one of you will be standing in front of me in court tomorrow. And trust me, you won't like my rulings." Karen stammered something about community regulations, but I cut her off. The only law that applies here is mine, and this garden is staying. Within minutes, the trucks were gone, the bulldozer backed out. The HOA president was left red-faced, fuming in silence. My grandma just smiled, handed me a ripe tomato, and whispered, "Didn't I tell you?" These folks never knew who they were messing with.